One of the key decisions that has to be made is, should you build your machine learning model from scratch? And it can be tempting to look to companies like Apple, Uber, Airbnb, and Netflix who have succeeded in this strategy. Take a look, for example, at Apple's Overton and Airbnb's Big Head and Uber's Michelangelo, just to name a few. These companies have invested significant amounts of cost and time to build their own machine learning platform. However, building that type of solution takes years and a lot of headcount. Airbnb, for instance, took about 3 months figuring out what to build and about 4 years to build it. And by the end, they used numerous open source technologies and still had to fix the gaps in the path to production by defining their own services and user interface. And this required expertise in supporting multiple frameworks and feature management and model and data transformation and multi-tenant training environments and much more. And similarly, Uber has been working for 5 years on their platform, and Netflix started more than 4 years ago. And so as a company, you have to consider, firstly, is the thing that you're trying to improve upon or the problem you're trying to solve central or core to your company's strategy? And if it is, then you can consider building it in-house. And secondly, look at your size. Are you a small or medium-sized company? And are you in the technology field? And if the answer is that you are small or medium-sized and you're a non-technology company, then most likely the best solution for you will be to go with an AI vendor. But if you're a tech giant that has access to significant funding and user data, then you're probably better off building your own AI capability because it will give you a positive ROI or return on your investment. And usually these companies have huge capital pools and can afford to build great AI teams. But for the vast majority of companies, the best option is to go with a vendor. But how do you evaluate which vendor might best fit the needs of your organization? Well, you can evaluate machine learning enterprise vendors based on these 6 criteria. Firstly, look at data. What data does this enterprise offer that you can learn from? Is this data unique to them or not? And is the source of the data similar enough to what you would need the model to do for your organization? Or does this enterprise machine learning company also enable customization of their models by including data from your own organization? And the second question is specialization. Are they specialized in your industry? And vendors who are specialized on one industry, of course, can produce better results than vendors who have clients across a variety of industries. So definitely look at vendor specialization. And then thirdly, you have to consider integration. Understand what would be required to integrate the enterprise AI into your own platform. For example, does the enterprise offer an API? Can it be integrated into your existing product? What kind of support does the company offer to help you integrate their product on both a management and technical level? And for number 4, you have to consider customization. Does the enterprise offer a customization? Would they take some of your own data to customize the AI? And do you even need customization? And the 5th consideration is security. How do they manage security? If they collect and use some of your data for customization, what do they do to ensure security of your data assets? And do they meet compliance requirements for your specific industry? And the final consideration, of course, is price. Does the price fit within the budget you have available? And does the price include maintenance and perform optimizations over a period of time? All right, so that was a quick look at the build versus buy considerations. And in our next lesson, we will look at another option that is available to companies, which is MLAS, or Machine Learning as a Service. See you soon.